Over the weekend, Hillary Clinton had a little incident that blew up into a larger one due to the lack of transparency from her campaign. This is how it all started, after Clinton left a 9/11 ceremony early.
Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton, who was at Ground Zero, was there for the ceremony and unexpectedly left early because of what appeared to be a medical episode. My source says she stumbled off the curb, appeared to faint, lost one of her shoes that wound up underneath the van. Her protective detail, I'm told, helped her into that van, and then the van took off, presumably in the direction of a hospital.
So that didn't look good. Of course, her most hardcore supporters were all like, "It's the shoes! She tripped! It happens to everyone!"
Well, Brian, we do have a statement right now coming in just moments ago from Nick Merrill, a spokesman for Secretary Clinton, about her appearance at Ground Zero this morning. During the ceremony, she felt overheated, so she departed and went to her daughter's apartment. She is feeling much better.
It's just heat exhaustion. It happens to everyone. It was a sweltering hot high 70s on Sunday morning in New York. Come on, guys, nothing's wrong with her. She's fine.
I said she's fine. Don't you dare say anything's wrong with her because she's perfectly fine.
Breaking news again. We have new details tonight about Hillary Clinton's health. Her doctor just releasing a statement after conducting an exam of the presidential nominee. It reveals that Clinton had been diagnosed with pneumonia on Friday, and her health issues today likely stemming from that.
Are you beginning to understand why people don't trust Hillary Clinton? She was diagnosed with pneumonia on Friday, but the campaign didn't say anything. She left Sunday's 9/11 ceremony early, banning the media from following her, and then an hour and a half later, after the initial video had surfaced, her campaign said she was overheated even though it was only in the high 70s. And then finally, later on in the day, they admitted Hillary had been diagnosed with pneumonia on Friday, and that was the reason for her condition on Sunday. And yes, Trump is obviously worse. His doctor's note was written by a clown, he hasn't released any tax returns, and there's no reason to trust anything he says. That said, we don't need two dishonest candidates. We can't simply excuse mistakes made by the Clinton campaign because Trump is worse. The way to combat weak mainstream media coverage of Trump's issues is not to go easier on Clinton. It's to go harder on Trump.